The Tower of London is a fortress in central London built in the 1070s. William the Conqueror created the first fortifications after his conquest, fearing the citizens would throw him out, a fierce for innovation in fortification and scare tactics. The tower is notable for housing the crown jewels, its famous prisoners, and the Royal Mint, the official producer of legal currency in England. This is one of the clearest typifications of the subject of this video, the income inequality that the tower has embodied throughout its history, highlighted by Norman origins of unfair taxing, housing plots for looting foreign wealth, and in the modern day with the royal family profit from tourists flocking to view a beacon of inequality and force. In order to understand the development of income inequality at the tower, it's best to go back to where it started. Produced in 1086, the Domesday Book conducted by William is considered the first census ever conducted in Britain, where settlements and details of individuals were recorded and valued. The Norman feudal system saw elite individuals being gifted land, while peasants were only granted land if they were offered physical labour. Due to limited resources from 1066, we'll use ownership of land as our medium of income to evaluate inequality. Within the Domesday Book, a total of 13,418 settlements were recorded. The king held about 17% of the settlements, the church owned about 26%, and around 190 tenants-in-chief held about 54%. So how can we use this information to measure inequality? Well, there were about 2 million people living in England around 1066, and if we assume the king is one person and the church is one person, the total number of people who owned land was around 192 people. This means that for every 10,416 people, only one person owned land. So has anything changed in the modern day now? The income gap continues to widen. As shown by the two graphs, the annual earning of the Queen was £64.5 million from 2018 to 19. On the other hand, the average annual salary of a British person was only £30,378, approximately 2,000 times less. This contrast shows how internal inequality is embedded in the UK's economy, which could bring up economic issues such as workers feeling demotivated to work longer as income doesn't satisfy growing living costs. However, income inequality within the UK is inevitable, and the monarchy has been around for generations and is unlikely to be removed. Although GDP per capita is sustainably increasing, it doesn't indicate an improvement in living standards. Therefore, it is difficult to say a decrease in income inequality will be seen anytime soon.